Hi, my name is Alexandria McGee, and I will be doing my PowerPoint presentation on Sandra Cisneros. Introduction to the author. Sandra Cisneros is a Mexican-American writer and is well known for her first novel, The House on Mango Street. Cisneros used her early life experiences for her inspiration as a writer. She grew up in a family of 6 brothers and was the only girl. This usually made her feel isolated. Her work focuses on the challenges of being caught between a Mexican and Anglo-American cultures, sexist attitudes in both cultures, and experiencing poverty. Sandra Cisneros was born on December 20th, 1954 in Chicago, Illinois. During her childhood, her family was always moving back and forth between Chicago and Mexico City. The constant migration of her family between Mexico and the United States made her feel like she did not belong to either culture. The instability caused her to become isolated from her father and brothers, especially when her father had a tendency of excluding her from the rest of her siblings. Eventually, her family made a down payment on their own home in a predominantly Puerto Rican neighborhood on Chicago's west side when she was 11 years old. This neighborhood and the people who lived in it later became the inspiration for her novel, The House on Mango Street. Cisneros attended a small Catholic all-girls high school where she became close with a teacher who helped her become known for her writing throughout her high school years. She has a Bachelor's of Arts degree from Loyola University Chicago in 1976 and a Master's of Fine Arts degree from Iowa Writers Workshop at the University of Iowa, which she received in 1978. When she attended the workshop, she did not know where she belonged. She had troubles with her race, class, and gender. This set her apart from her peers, and she learned to embrace the culture and her upbringing and turned it into inspiration for her work. Cisneros' works are important to women's issues, and she received many awards for her writings. Some of these awards include NEA fellowships in both poetry and fiction, the Texas Medal of the Arts, and the MacArthur Fellowship. She also received a National Medal of Arts, which was awarded to her by President Obama in 2016. The work that I chose to analyze was The House on Mango Street. Summary. The House on Mango Street is about a young girl named Esperanza who explains how her family ended up living in a house on Mango Street. Before they moved into that house, the family moved around a lot. They dreamed of a white house with lots of space and bathrooms. However, the house on Mango Street has only 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. Her parents explain to her that it is not permanent, but she doubts that they'll move anytime soon. Although it is not what she wanted, the house does have some advantages over their previous apartments. They do not have to worry about landlords or making Esperanza feel ashamed of where she lived. The house on Mango Street is a step up from what they had before, but it is still not the house that Esperanza wants to be proud of. Literary analysis. There are 4 major themes that I came across during Cisneros' novel, The House on Mango Street. They are identity, society and class, gender, and hope. Identity. Readers are able to experience Esperanza and her family members' struggles with identity. Esperanza's dad does not feel like he is able to fit in with the new neighborhood and finds himself not knowing which words to use to accomplish simple tasks such as ordering food from the neighborhood's restaurants. Esperanza also misses her old neighborhood and her friends. She even wanted to change her name so that she could assimilate into the new neighborhood. Esperanza's identity struggle has to do with more than just her ethnicity. She is also a teenager who is coming of age and is trying to decide if she is a teen or an adult. Society and class. Esperanza's family had not always lived on Mango Street. They had previously lived in apartments. The readers is led to believe that the new home on Mango Street was going to be better than the last home. However, that is not the case, and Esperanza makes slight references to the new house as having cracks and the neighborhood as being scary. Throughout the novel, it is evident that her family is in a lower class and Esperanza is determined to find a way out. Gender and hope. Esperanza does not agree with the gender roles of women in their neighborhood and is not happy with the way her dad treats her mom. The women in her neighborhood believe that getting a husband will get them a better life. Esperanza vows to defy this myth that women are second class and can only accomplish their dreams if they are married. Hope is an important theme in this novel because it shows that Esperanza is not satisfied with where her family and her were living. She realized that there was a better life than the one on Mango Street. She dreamed of having her own home, not her dad's house or an apartment, but one that she owned. Legacy. Sandra Cisneros has been acknowledged as a pioneer in her literary field as the first female Mexican-American writer to have her work published by a mainstream publisher. Cisneros brought forth a genre that had earlier been at the brim of mainstream literature. The House on Mango Street is a book that has reached far beyond the Chicano and Latino literary communities. Her writing has been influential in shaping both Chicana and feminist literature. Cisneros is currently living in Mexico. She never got married or had any children. This is my works cited page. Thank you for listening to my presentation.